Hello friends, and welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Today we're doing our retail garden center tour because guess what? It is sale time. All of the annuals are buy one, get one 50% off. So what we're going to do is have fun going through the garden center. Going to highlight some of these beautiful annuals that are on sale for you. Now, my online people, they also are sale online. So if you missed yesterday's video where we talked about the annuals that are online, check out the link above, check out the link in the video description so you can head over and look at that one to see what is available for you online. We're focusing today on things that are here at the garden center. So all annuals, buy one, get one 50% off. So buy those annuals in even numbers. That way you get the most bang for your buck. Don't worry about a promo code. When you check out, we will supply that for you, so it will be taking care of it for you. Also, hanging baskets are on sale. They are stunning and they are gorgeous. They are $20. So like for example, this one is our shade container, $20. That's right. You've got coleus in here with a chocolate drop. You've got that double white Rocapuco. You've got the sweet potato vine. It has been watered, so it is nice and heavy. $20. We'll show you the other ones in a little bit. But yes, so all annuals, buy one, get one 50% off. And we have got, y'all, oh my gosh, there are still so many beautiful annuals available for you. This is not like we're trying to get rid of like the last dregs of the season. No, these are nice, beautiful premium plants. Whether you want, we only have a little bit of Super Bells left. So this is our Super Bells because they've been so popular this year. So you've got Super Bells available for you. You've got my beloved Saffron Finch, Super Tunia, beautiful, nice, soft yellow. This is what we have planted in the display garden, the signature garden. You've got mini vistas, whether you want the Violet Star, you want mini vista indigo. We've got black cherries and silverberries, so many beautiful ones. We've got dahlias. This is the Day Glow Yellow. It is not blooming because this was a second crop, so it is a young crop. We have got the Pinkerifics, like look at that. Virtuoso Pinkerific, beautiful, nice, soft pink. Got lots of different colors in there for you. Coleus, Perennials. We've got the Scaevolas. Oh my gosh, if you're looking for a great plant that loves the heat, then these Scaevolas are going to be for you. Nice low, kind of a trailing habit to them. We have the angel wings, that sea cabbage. It is available here at the garden center. Loves it dry, so probably if you're local, probably would not recommend putting this in the ground. Think a container because our clay soil could hold too much water. Very similar to your Super Bells. They don't like that. They want to be well draining. So we've got that. Like I said, we've got tons of coleus over there. We have, this is the Mini Me watermelon, salvias galore. We've got the unplugs, the deep purple, the play in the blues, coleus here, the super popular, ever loved vermillionaire that your butterflies, but especially your hummingbirds love. And then caladiums. We got in our third and final shipment delivery of caladiums last week, I believe it was. And so we have got them both in the 8-inch containers. Like, look at that, y'all. Gorgeous size of a caladium. Does great in the landscape containers, makes a beautiful hanging basket. Super simple. These plants thrive in our heat and humidity. You can actually see them grow. The more humid it gets, the happier they are. So we've got tons of different colors, whether you want one that can do sun and shade, or you want Vava Violet, where it does just the shade. So that means like 4 to 5 hours or less of sun. That Vava Violet is going to be for you. You've got the reds, like the Hot to Trot. I love Hot to Trot. Look at that. It's so moody, you know, that deep, deep red and that nice big green margin on the edge. Scarlet Flame, though, that is one of my all-time favorites. So we've got those. Of course, the over here we've got, like I said, we've got caladiums galore, my friends. Look at this one. This is absolutely stunning. This is that burning heart, which is going to be, it can do sun or the shade. I mean, it's almost like a chocolate brown. And then I think this one is so cool. I was watering on Saturday and I was like, where can I put one of these? This is Explosion. Look at that. This is gonna be more of a shade one, shade loving, but look at all the colors on that caladium. I love it. I think it's really, really cool. So Explosion is a really fun one for sure. And then like I said, the Coleuses, your Color Blaze Coleus, they can do sun or shade. You have got tons of options available for you. Whether you want ones that are getting nice and tall, or you want the drops, the ones that will trail over, we've got those. We've got just like a handful, like 3 of the Mini Me Chartreuse. Nope, not even 3. We got 2. This looked like 2, but it's only 1. Mini Me Chartreuse is that new Coleus this year. Clearly we love it because we've planted it everywhere. And no, I didn't steal plants from the garden center. We had our own stash of plants. So when we order our plants, we placed our order back in September. So I knew exactly what I wanted, and I knew that I wanted tons of these. So Jenny had her own personal stash. So don't worry, I wasn't taking from you, the customers. Because, you know, imagine that. People have said that I do that before. So Coleuses, Caladiums, beautiful, and then Lantanas. Do not forget about Lantanas, y'all. You may think, especially early in the season, not so much now because they are blooming, but these are great plants to take you through the entire season. Look at Lemon Tart. If you're not buying this Lantana, you're crazy. If you've got a sunny area, then 5 to 6 hours or more, Lemon Tart, all of your Lantanas are going to be great for you. They are super drought tolerant. They go all the way through to a hard freeze. So we're talking like November, my friends. Japanese beetles do not like them, but your pollinators love them. Beautiful plant. You need these Lantanas in your life. So you've got the Lemon Tart, we've got the Red Zone that has that orange and red, we've got Marmalade in that pure orange, and then we have Citron. So Citron is still going to be a solid yellow, but it's a very softer, paler, just softer yellow. So Citron is going to be a great option for you if you like those lighter colors. Yeah, so we've got the grasses. We've got purple fountain grass, skyrocket, the Prince Tut, the Queen Tut, the Vertigo. All these beautiful accent plants that bring texture and movement to your garden without the flowers. You don't have to have flowers to have lots of interest in your garden. We've got the coffee cups. These are great, fast growers. If you give them, the more water you give them, the happier they are and the bigger they get. You can actually plant them like as a water plant and they will just absolutely go nuts. The Suncredible sunflowers, whether you want the Saturn, which is the beautiful bicolor, or you want to have a solid, we've got some of the Suncredible yellows, which is just the solid yellow. So lots of options for you on that. If you're looking for heat tolerant, drought tolerant, low maintenance, no divas, you don't have time for divas, then we have got like the Blue My Mind XL, which is a great trailing true blue flower. It's low and kind of that mounded. If you put it in a pot, it will trail over the side. This is only going to get to be like 4 to 8 inches tall. Great, y'all. Easy peasy. And then the portulacas. We have the yellows, the reds, and the fuchsias available. Now, it's almost lunchtime, but you'll notice that none of these blooms are open. That's because it's a cloudy, rainy day today. And these blooms are fun because they open and close with the sun. So on a cloudy like today, they're going to be closed. But when the sun comes out, man, they pop open and your bees love this. Now, not the bees that are like the mean bees, honeybees, bumblebees, those sweet pollinators that we love and adore. There's still tons more available. So buy one, get one, 50% off your annuals. All right, moving on. Y'all, look at this. Look at this beautiful display of these shade-loving perennials and shrubs. These things are unbelievable. We did not even talk about this in last week's nursery tour because we just didn't, like the way the timing happened, we didn't talk about them because they weren't here yet. We have 2 left. Look at these gorgeous hydrangeas. This is Kimono. It is from, it is one of those Bloom and Easy hydrangeas series, but it is gorgeous. Color specific, huge flowers on it. So we have 2 of those left. We have got the Arebas. Look at the colors, y'all. On the same plant, we've got one that has like the blues, the pinks, the purples. The Let's Dance Areba is going to be one of the most sun-tolerant macrophylla hydrangeas. It blooms on old growth, which is what you're seeing right now, and it blooms on new growth. So that means as the season continues, it's going to keep blooming. These are going to be 2 to 3 feet tall, 2 to 4 feet wide. We've got some Fairy Trail Brides. They have been spectacular this year. That great cascading hydrangea. It really can do anywhere from filtered sun to all-day sun. Mine in the backyard is full all-day sun, and she is gorgeous this year. Let's Dance Skyview. I don't know why they're still sitting here, honestly, because these things are unbelievably gorgeous. Again, a reblooming macrophylla hydrangea. These are going to be 2 to 3 tall, 2 to 4 wide, very similar to Areba. They're going to have these beautiful, nice pH dependent, so you're going to get pinks or purples or blues on them, and they, for us, really kind of more that filtered sun. You can do morning sun, need to break kind of from the afternoon. And then one of my absolute favorites, this is the Invincible Sublime. And Sublime, again, is color specific in that nice lime color. You put that in a shade garden and it just brings a coolness to the garden that I didn't think I was gonna like. When I first saw this, I was like, I don't know. It's one of my absolute favorite hydrangeas right now. It is such an easy, prolific bloomer. You're going to love this one. And of course the hostas and the eucharas. Man, we're going to go over there in a little bit. I had the most fun last Saturday kind of arranging and restocking the hostas. Oh, it was great. All right, now early on I said that the hanging baskets are $20. So here you go. Jazzberry. Look at that beautiful jazzberry hanging basket. Y'all, you can use this as a hanging basket, absolutely. Or it's a great hack. Take it out of the pot, plant it in the ground, plant it in a container. You have an instant massive impact in your garden. $20, and there's 3 plants in here, so great bang for your buck. And last week we got the Limelight hydrangea trees, and y'all, they're already putting on buds up here. So the Limelight hydrangea trees, they are here, they are available, they are massive, they are gorgeous. Move with purpose. You need to hurry up and get these in the ground before the heat hits.
6 of them.
Have 6 of them left? So yes, these make great if you want to put it like on the side of your house, like you want a structure, but you don't want a full-size tree, then that is the way to go. We've also done them like in the center of a flower bed as like that small tree, and then you do underplantings of shrubs or annuals and perennials around it. It's gorgeous. All right, we're going to come through this way, and we're going to work both sides of it. All right, again, annuals, buy one, get one, half off. The petunias are spectacular. So the Grande petunias, you want a bubble gum? Look at that. Is she not stunning? She's beautiful. Yes, she is. All right, the classic bubble gum. So we've got bubble gums, we've got Bordeaux's, Bermuda Beaches, we've got the Mini Vistas. All of these are available. And then of course the Sun Patience, we have had great success with Sun Patience this year. Y'all have loved them as much as we do. So all of these colors are available here. We've got the pink tiaras as far as the Supertunias. So that's the brand new one this year. Also, that other brand new one, that's one of my personal favorites, is the Mini Vista Plum Veined. So that is that gorgeous, think a lighter, smaller Bordeaux, a little more plummy, shall we say. Yeah, and then we just have some more of those same plants that we had inside. We have them outside here available as well. Let's come on over to the shade. Oh, you're gonna get an update on the green stalk. There you go. I mean, hello, everybody is doing fantastic. I have not had to prune anybody yet. It has worked out great. I think we've only had to actually like add water just a couple of times to it because it's been raining. I did lose one, you can't even tell it, one super bell. And I think that was probably a little bit more of a gardener error than a planter error because the other ones are doing great. Look at this. This thing is blooming, Jerry.
Yeah.
Look at that. So this is the new whatever it is for next year. Y'all, I can't remember. I can't keep all the names straight. So it is actually blooming. The Shadowland, whatever, this is the new sweet potato vine for next year. Yeah, doing great. So everybody's doing really, really well in here. So very happy, very pleased with how that is doing. Coming on over to the pines. This was, I think we showed this to you. I just want to give you a quick little update. Look at this container, y'all. It is so fun. This is, I planted it, it'll be 2 weeks ago now. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And look how much it has filled in. Of course, the chocolate orange Selenia begonias, the Pegasus begonia, you've got the Sedona sunset back here, that Swedish ivy, and some diamond snow. This thing is going to be an absolute beautiful beast throughout the summer and going into the fall. So when you come over to the pines, this is those areas for that filtered sun, the shade, all of those kinds of conditions, whether you're looking for shrubs, you're looking for perennials, you name it. We do a lot of plantings, whether it's in containers or in the landscape, to give you ideas. Cece is fantastic for putting together displays of plants that this would be a beautiful garden just like this. So you could shop. You've got camellias, you've got hydrangeas, you've got great perennials and hostas and carexes and all sorts of things in here. So when we're making displays, we're thinking of, let's give you inspiration on ideas for your garden. Some of the things that we're pulling out that are available, of course, we've got the acanthus. This is that white water. We were growing those. Beautiful, nice, fast growing perennial. We've got the pinkaboo, which is one of my favorite pulmonarias. So pinkaboo from Proven Winners has that great variegated foliage, the pink flowers that then will turn to blue. Love this perennial. And then one of my favorite carexes of all times, you've got the Feather Falls carex. So this is a great evergreen grass that does great in containers or the landscape. The more water you give this thing, the bigger and the faster it grows. I've got one of the at the house. Y'all, when I tell you it's like this big, I am not exaggerating. The thing is massive. More of those sublimes. The ferns, we have got ferns. Whether you want your lady in red, a beautiful, nice, soft fern that's going to get some height to it in that 2 to 3 feet tall. You've got those. You've got Godzilla. Godzilla is a cross between, spiderwebs, cross between a painted fern and a lady fern. So you get the height of a lady fern, but the color of a painted. Beautiful. The crested surf, the ostrich ferns. My gosh, we sold some ostrich ferns this week because I had restocked them because they were seeing them in the ground. The autumn ferns, bleeding hearts. Tons of ideas for you here at the garden center. And then come on up here. This was one of the hosta tables that I was restocking, and Cece was giving me some pointers on some of the ones that were selling really, really well. And so she was like, make sure you restock these. So Love Story. So Love Story from Proven Winners. This is the one that she says we are just selling out like crazy. So if you're interested in Love Story, there's only less than 15 of them left that we have available. So Love Story is going to be 16 inches tall, and it's going to be about like 3 feet wide. So you get that beautiful color variation on it, but it's not going to be super tall, but it is going to be wide. So we have those. I mean, you can just look through. Jerry's going to show you, and I'm going to talk about it. You've got curly fries. You've got the blue of silly string. So hostas come in every shape and size and color. You name it, and you can see we kind of go from short all the way up to some nice taller ones with these are nice, great, beautiful blue ones, what we call a blue hosta. And yeah, and I think this is guacamole. We've got this guacamole. Yes, we have got tons of guacamoles available. And then we've got this fun collection down here of beautiful hostas available down here as well. So, I mean, y'all, the world is your oyster as far as this goes. We've got shade annuals, basically a little bit of everything. So come see us Wednesdays through Saturdays, 9 to 3, and shop those annual sales. Buy one, get one half off. Hanging baskets while supplies last are $20. So come and grab them. Beautify up your garden now that we have the official beginning of summer with Memorial Day behind us. So as always, my friends, if you have found this fun, informative, and inspirational, we would love it if you would like and subscribe to Gardening with Creekside. That way you don't miss those 5 videos that we do each and every week. Y'all have an amazing day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.